Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Micah, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about my top 10 favorite skincare products from The Body Shop. Now, if you've seen any of my skincare videos, you know that I love The Body Shop for skincare. It was the first sort of brand that I tried skincare products from that actually worked for my skin. Back when I was in my early to mid 20s, I started becoming interested in skincare products and I started trying things out. But I found that my skin was quite sensitive and that in order to find something that worked for me, that didn't break me out, that didn't cause redness, that didn't cause any irritation or itching, that it was a very, very hard task. And since skincare at that moment in time was quite expensive to me and something I was sort of like dabbling into, I didn't really want to spend too much money on it. And with makeup, I had found out that also affordable makeup can be really good. When I started trying out makeup, I thought it had to be expensive for it to be good, but then I started finding lots of great affordable products. So I also thought with the skincare, maybe if I find something that's not too expensive, then I might be able to find things that work for me. I didn't really know anything about ingredients or anything like that. I'm still not really an expert on that, but I know a little bit about it. But yeah, when it comes to skincare, I really struggled at first. And it wasn't until I tried some products from the Body Shop Aloe Vera line that I was able to get started on building a skincare routine. And by now I use many other products that aren't just by the Body Shop, but I used to use exclusively Body Shop products. And so over the years, I've definitely found a couple of favorites, and I thought we could put those into a top 10 and talk about it. So that's what today's video is going to be about. So let's just get to the products. So I already mentioned the Aloe Vera line by the Body Shop, and the two favorite products that I need to mention are two of their cleansers. These are very gentle cleansers, and these are my go-tos. The first product I really started loving was their milky cleanser. I really liked that at first, but I've tried other cleansers now, and micellar water is now my favorite, so I don't use that anymore from the Body Shop. But a product I still go back to is their calming toner from the Aloe Vera line. This toner comes recommended by a Dutch dermatologist called Jetske Ulte, and she recommends this for sensitive skin, and because it's very gentle, it's not astringent at all, which a lot of toners can be. They can really dry out your skin. But this is a really nice last step in a cleansing routine where you can sort of prep your skin for applying other skincare products, I find. And I always have one of these on hand. This is fragrance-free, colorant-free, preservative-free, and alcohol-free. And it has some aloe vera. This is just a really gentle toner that is just a really, really nice last step to make sure everything is definitely gone from your face. So the Aloe Vera line is one of my favorites. So that's also why I really like their calming foaming face wash. And I know that a lot of foaming products can be, again, very aggressive, but I find that this is, again, a very gentle one. I love using this in the shower as like a first cleanse, and then I always cleanse once I get out of the shower as well. But this is just, I'm not sure. I also tried one of these products by Decubal back when I really started getting interested in skincare a bit more. And that is a brand that is sensitive skin only. And I found that that was really nice. But Decubal as a brand is a little bit harder to get for me. They are around the same price point, I have to say. So if you have super sensitive, super dry skin, I would definitely look into that because it's a lot richer and a lot more gentle than this is even. But I would recommend this if you are looking for a good gentle cleanser. I know that the foaming, they say, isn't the best, but this mainly foams because of the fact that you pump it up, I think, and it's not because of any of the ingredients that are in the product. So this doesn't start to foam once you've already applied it. This comes out of the bottle as a foam, you could say. So, and that just has to do with the little pump that is in here. And as you can already see, as I'm shaking this up, it starts to foam up as well. This is just, I don't know, I just love this. It's not my daily cleanser by any means, but I do really like this, and I can't wait to use up the cleanser I currently have in my bathroom and go back to this one, because I've tried so many other in shower cleansers in the past year or two, so I haven't used this in a while, but I know I want to go back to that one. Let's stick with the Aloe Vera line. I also really like their moisturizer. This is their Soothing Moisture Lotion with SPF 15. And this is a very nice lightweight moisturizer, Really good for the daytime, really great under makeup, and it does have a bit of SPF. Now with SPF in skincare, I'm always a bit skeptical because you do not tend to use enough moisturizer in order to really get the usage of the SPF, because you need about a teaspoon of SPF to make sure you are protected, which you don't do with a moisturizer, of course. So I don't think you really get the SPF you need from this, but as like a nice layer just to get started, I think it's okay. With the Aloe Vera line, I've tried their night cream, their eye cream, their day cream, and I didn't like any of those moisturizers as much as this because they were too lightweight and didn't do enough for my dehydrated skin. This is hydrating enough for me, and it's just a really great daytime moisturizer. There are also a couple of products in my top 10 that I do not currently own, but that I've actually used up in recent months, which is why I haven't had a chance yet to repurchase. But a product that I've already used up 2 or 3 times before is the Vitamin E Serum in Oil, and this is a serum slash face oil, and I love a good face oil, and this is my favorite from the Body Shop. It is very rich and nourishing, which is what I love about it. It does have fragrance, and I do think that that is a bit of a downside to some of the Body Shop skincare, really, because this has a very strong, like, baby scent, you could say. It does have a little like glass dropper, which makes it look a lot fancier than it actually is, I think. It's still quite affordable, but it's definitely one of the more expensive products in the Body Shop skincare range. I do feel that, you know, some of the ranges that they offer are a bit more affordable than others. But yeah, the Vitamin E Serum in Oil has been one of my favorite nighttime face oils for a while now. I've used it up several times, as I mentioned, and it's just a really nice step to really make sure that the face oil, I just like face oils because it really makes my skin feel very, very soft, and I feel that that does a really, really good job. It's very hydrating. Also in the Vitamin E range, I really like their eye cream. This is the just eye cream, Vitamin E eye cream with vitamin E and wheat germ, and this is my 2nd or 3rd tube of this. This is a really nice daytime night cream. I don't like the Body Shop for like nighttime night creams, but this is perfect for the daytime. I don't find this rich enough for the nighttime. I have quite a lot of lines under my eyes. I'm in my 30s, we're getting to that point. But most of those lines are from dryness, really. So I feel that if I moisturize my under eye area enough, my concealer creases less, which is why I like to use a very lightweight eye cream in the morning as like a layer to make sure that my makeup stays looking nicer for longer, because that's what this pretty much does. It doesn't really fill in any lines, it's just a hydrator. And I do really like it for that. I do have to say that you need to use quite a bit of this to make it work, so I feel you go through this quite quickly. I like the Body Shop's face mask. I think I own like 3 or 4 of them. I generally like them, but since they redid them in these like really nice sturdy glass jars, I really like their Chinese ginseng and rice clarifying polishing masks. I love face masks as like a good, like once in a while, like deep clean. I do have to say that now that my skincare routine is quite on point, I don't feel I need this as much as I used to. I'm not much of a mask person, but if I want to have a bit of a pamper, then this one is one of my favorites. The Body Shop also does some really nice face mists, and the one that is my like favorite, I do not currently have anymore because I've used it up, but I do have another one from that same range. This is their Mandarin Energizing Face Mist, and I like this, but I don't like the product as much as the Mint Mattifying Face Mist. Comes in a similar little bottle like this, but it's green. I do have to say that the one I had didn't have a really good spritzer on it, and it seems that not all of the spritzers on these products are created equal. So what I want to do is keep this bottle once I'm done with this, and as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see this, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm about like 2/3 of the way through. But then I will be keeping the spritzer of this so I can use it whenever I get a faulty spritzer, because I did really like the minty, fresh, like tingly feeling in the morning, because I like using a face mist in the morning. After cleansed skin, I just like spritzing this all over my face. I just feel it adds a nice layer of hydration. This Mandarin one is really nice, but I prefer the mint one over this. Sticking with face mists for a minute, and that is the Vitamin C Energizing Face Spritz. This is in the old packaging. it's come back. This was discontinued, which is why I kept this unopened bottle for when I use this up, so I could still use this. I was hoping that this would be the same as this, but I just feel it's not the same. And this is described on the bottle as an instant pick-me-up to refresh and smooth with vitamin C, rich Amazonian camu and community trade aloe vera for dull skin. So since my skin is quite dehydrated and I do have some texture issues, a vitamin C sort of product can work really well. This was the first face spritz that I bought and that I really tried and that I really liked, I should say. The vitamin E one that they used to do, I tried as well, used it up, but I didn't like it as much because this has this like zesty, like zingy feel to it. And I thought that that was very, well, refreshing and also very awakening. It's sort of like this like splash of water in your face in the morning and it makes you go like, ooh, yeah, let's do this. So I'm really glad that this product was brought back. Thanks for the person leaving the comment on my The Body Shop collection video when you mentioned that this product had been brought back. I checked it on the website. Yes, it is. It's back. So that means I can start using this bottle and immediately repurchase the backup because this is actually my favorite face spray that they do. But the mint mattifying one from this line is pretty much up to par for me. But as you can see, there's quite a big difference in how much you get. So there's also a very big difference in price point here. I believe this one retails like around 18 euros, but you do get 100 mils. And this is 60 mils and this retails for 8. So I feel that this has more active ingredients probably than this does. This is just a refresher face spray. Like you could also like leave this in your fridge and use it to refresh your face throughout the day. Whereas this is much more like an actual skincare product, I feel. I have another vitamin C product that I really, really enjoy, and that is currently one that I don't own. So that's why I just want to talk about it for a minute. And that's the vitamin C microdermabrasion. And this is a physical exfoliant. And I was using this roughly once a week to exfoliate my skin. And I really noticed a difference in the texture in my face whenever I was using it. It does have a gritty feel to it. And that is something that I'm trying to no longer use. So I'm trying to actually use more like peels and acids right now because on my skin, that's probably best. I've heard that a physical exfoliant could break up your skin and leave little micro tears in your skin and actually damage it. But I do have to say that in the microdermabrasion from the vitamin C line by The Body Shop, it's not like walnut peel or like anything like that. It just feels still very gritty. I'm not going to say it's quite like, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be quite gritty and aggressive perhaps, but I did really like it for my skin, and I have quite a lot of milia and things like that, and those are just like little bits of gunk that like build up under your skin, and unlike a zit, even though they look like a zit, you can't squeeze them. You have to physically break open the skin in order to get them out, and that's just something I deal with, especially in the wintertime when my skin gets a little bit drier. I get these milia, and I felt that with the microdermabrasion, if I used it consistently once a week or so, I had fewer of these milia and they wouldn't get as bad. It worked. It just did. It worked. So that's why it is in my top 10, but it is currently a product I do not own and will probably not repurchase anytime soon because I really want to see the effect of using like glycolic and lactic acids and things like that. So that's what I want to try out first. And last but not least, a product that I'm very happy that I found is the Drops of Youth Essence Lotion. This is like a skin essence, you can say. The Body Shop has started doing several skin essences. They also do one in a vitamin E line with hyaluronic acid. I have just found out that hyaluronic acid, since that attracts moisture, it actually doesn't put moisture into my skin, but it dehydrates it, because I've tried several hyaluronic acid products right now and it's bad. It's causing me texture and dryness and not making my skin look and feel very plump. So I need something that really adds the hydration, and I just thought I'd try this. This is boasting 3 plant stem cells things with edelweiss and like sea holly and something else that's like more like prismarine. I don't know, some like sea stuff. I do have to say that when I looked up the ingredients for this, this does contain alcohol of the wrong kind. There are different kinds of alcohol in skincare and not all of them are bad, but this has, what's it called? It's usually said like DNAT, And I know that that is the one that is supposed to dry things out. So this may not be the best if that's an issue for you, because this is not alcohol free. But for some reason, like I've also used the L'Oreal like Aloe water thing, Hydra Genius, I think it was called. And someone left a comment when I showed that in a video saying, it's got bad alcohol in it, stay away from it. But for some reason, these like watery products work really well for me. I'm not sure why. I use this as a skin essence. So I cleanse my face, apply a toner or a micellar water to really make sure that everything is gone. And then I go in with this as like a first layer. And I find it really makes a difference because it allows skincare to sink into my skin more. And I feel that if I go in with a face oil or a moisturizer without using something like this in the nighttime, that it just kind of more like sits on my skin. And that's what I want this product to do. Yes, I apply it first, so it could potentially dry out my skin, but I go in with at least another 2 steps after this, so I feel it kind of cancels out the effect. Because this is really just the first step to where the toner sort of preps my skin and makes sure my pores are ready for the next step. This makes sure that the face oil and the sort of face balm that I apply afterwards can really sink in and do their job overnight. And that's why I love this product. So for me, it works, but I do have to warn you that this is product that you may want to look into the ingredients of if you know you have a sensitivity to alcohol. So those were the top 10 The Body Shop skincare products. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in a comment down below if you have any The Body Shop skincare favorites which you think I may need to try. And yeah, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more by me. I make new videos 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!